I think it's a bit better now. I have no idea. But welcome back. I hope it's better. Trying my absolute best. I think it's better. The delay is still a little infuriating, but that's okay. I went and changed a bunch of settings. It's I don't know. Maybe I just can't stream for super long, but we're back now. We'll go back to the 4s. I think it's fine now. OBS is showing me all green bars. I went and like, I went and looked up how to stream with bad internet, and I clicked on a couple of like the first things that showed up. So hopefully it's okay now. God damn it! What is wrong? Wait. Oh my god. I think I know why it's wrong. Why are we on VPN? Maybe this will be a bit better. I'm trying something. Please work, maybe. Help. Everything's green again. So we will see. Please. I had my VPN turned on because it automatically turns on whenever I start up my laptop. So I think that might have been it was probably causing some issues because I don't have like my VPN linked to anything in OBS. So it was probably trying to stream with really shitty internet because VPNs I kind of fuck up your internet speed sometimes. I think we're okay now. It seems okay now. I'm gonna do let's do a little internet. Can I stream this? Probably not. I'm gonna do a little internet test speed thingy. The speed test. And see how good it is. It seems fine now. I say, knock on wood. Upload speed. Oh, okay. Upload speed is fine. It's worse than it was yesterday, but I think that's just because... Yeah, okay. I think we're good now. It doesn't seem too bad. I think it's fine. I'm not sure. Okay, we're just gonna hope for the best. Just gonna zoom in a little bit and see how bad the delay is now. No, it's still not super great, I guess. Oh well. I think my audio is still on. OBS looks fine now. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. I think it's okay now. I think we chillin'. I need to remember to turn my VPN off. I should probably not let it be a startup thing, but I don't know. I always just have my VPN on. So. Okay. Okay, the delay doesn't seem as bad as it was before, so that's good. It seems to be, like, I have the stream open on a browser, and it seems to be keeping up a lot better. I really think it was a VPN issue. Damn. Okay, well, lesson learned. Remember to turn your VPN off. Unless I figure out a way to, like, make it work better, but... yeah. I always forget. It's like I know that it'll start up immediately as soon as I turn on my laptop, but I also immediately forget that it's on. And then I start doing stuff. I'm like, why does it suck? Because the VPN is on. Yeah, okay. The delay, I think, is less now. So that's good. Alright. Where am I looking? Here. It's like splotchy. Like this. Yippee! Hey! Hello, Muskie. Welcome in. We drawing some gay furries right now. They're being very cute. We're having lots of problems with stream before, so you came in at the right time when it's actually working now. Because it was a bit of a struggle before. Because I realized I did not turn my VPN off before streaming. And VPNs... At least I think maybe if you pay for, like, a VPN, maybe you will have better internet stuff on a VPN, but... it was very slow and very bad. But it's okay now. The delay on my stream, I think, is still a little bit bad, but it's, I don't know, I think it's a little bit better than it was before, so that's okay. It's like, I think these are, like, because the tail is kind of stripy, but then there's like the little splotches around the rest of the design. So we'll just keep it to the reference sheet. We'll do little splotches around here. Kind of like freckles. They should probably be a bit smaller. Yeah. I don't, because I need to, like, actually look into stuff and see if I can maybe, I don't know, like, because my internet isn't that great to begin with, and I could get an Ethernet cable, but, I don't know. I would need, like, a really, really long Ethernet cable, because everything is set up in my bedroom in this house. And if I were to move out into the living room, there's like people out there and they'd have to listen to me yap and stream, and it's like, I don't want to do that. So it'll be something I figure out later. Yeah. It's like, I'm currently home alone, so it is technically fine, but also I would have to move. Like, I have, my laptop is plugged into 4 things, right? Like, there's 4 things plugged into my laptop right now. I have a monitor. I'd have to move a bunch of shit into the living room where the Ethernet port is, and it's a little inconvenient, so I don't know. Maybe one day I will, like, do something with that, but I think I would honestly just try to find like a can you get Ethernet cables that are longer than 10 meters? Can I get like a crazy long Ethernet cable? Is that possible? There's like some IT, like some specialized IT shop that's like, here's a really long Ethernet cable or something. Surely that's a thing. Turn my shading off so I can see what's happening. Thank you, Johnny. I honestly, my art style has gone through so many different changes. The recent sort of way I've been drawing is I sort of realized I was doing too much with my previous style. And I went and looked at a bunch of like shows and like animated shows that I really like watching, and it's very common in animation to have like I noticed this thing. I noticed a thing in animation where like if it's a scene that's in the middle of the day, the characters will pretty much only have shading. Like they don't actually have like an extra lighting layer. They might have like the white highlight of their hair and stuff, but then they only have like a shading layer. But then when you look at a scene that's like in the nighttime or like a sunset scene, right? It's like there's technically still shadows, but the way they do it is that the base colors, like the flat colors are really dark. And then they just have like a lighting layer on top. At least that's kind of how I interpret it. So I kind of used that. I kind of went off of that because I realized like, oh, this works really well because it's so simple and there's more focus on the composition than like the details in the shading and lighting and stuff. So I kind of stole that and decided I would minimize my shading and lighting. Like I have this layer, which is the shading, and then I have the white highlights because I still need highlight. I love a good highlight, so there's that. But otherwise, I used to do like a multiply layer, and then I'd have like an add layer or a glow layer, and I would just like that's not a good color. I'd just like do a bunch of like more details, and it looked fine. It looked okay. It was like really glowy though, and I like it was definitely like last year where I was like, I don't really like my art. I didn't really like how it looked, so I changed it because I have free will and I can do that. So I did that. But that's sort of like my most recent art style is a bit more simple, but I still adore texture too much. So that's why it's like I still have heaps of hatching and lines and stuff everywhere because I guess I'm addicted to texture. It's so good. It's so tasty. Okay, we need the dress reference sheet now. No, I didn't do the eyes. Never mind. They're also green. We will just steal this color. Wait, this is supposed to be... Oh, it is on that layer. Okay. I think the most I would do if I was to like do a 50-50 split of shading and lighting is if the like, because the way I was like doing stuff before was like for any art piece, no matter what the lighting scenario was, if it was like a scene in the middle of the day at noon, or a nighttime scene, or a sunset scene, or whatever kind of lighting, I was doing the exact same style of shading every single time. And it wasn't like you would just change the colors, because a lot of it is just in picking the right colors, I feel like. But I realized it just wasn't working. It just wasn't doing too good. So I just changed it. Like, I did not need 50-50 shading and lighting if it did not call for it, so we'll see. Maybe I'll go back to it in a few years. Maybe I'll be like, I miss all of my ridiculous glowy highlights. I need them back, and I'll just start adding highlights everywhere again. Okay, it's like a brownie color. This is very similar. This is very samey colors. Maybe we make the sweater like a purple. I do gotta change that. Let me just turn this off right now. Something like that. I need to go look up this Evangelion character. I have to. Do I have to draw them? I probably have to draw them. I probably can't use an image. That's probably stealing. I have to give this cat, the Tori cat, an Evangelion sweater. And the book was requested to be the Song of Achilles, so I need to. I could just steal the book cover. I don't think people will be mad if I copy paste a book cover, right? That doesn't like violate IP, does it? Wait, I should do this on a separate layer. Okay. Base color. Now I have to do a checkered pattern. Okay. I guess we do red. It's really bright too. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Okay. Is that how that works? I don't know how fabric works. Just do something like that. And then it's like a greeny color. So like here, yellow, green. Yeah. Yes, new layer. Damn. I'm just catching up on chat now, but yeah, I feel like I did that ages ago for like some other art piece. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I definitely like would just be like, oh, it's this thing. I just look up an image of it and be like, here it is, and just slap it on the canvas. Why you tired? Did you not sleep well? You gotta get better sleeps. Okay. I think that's good. Select this, invert, and then clear. There we go. I think that works. And then maybe if we just like multiply some other layer mode. Oof, yeah. That makes sense. Night shift sucks. Damn, 8 to 5. Long shift, bro. Oof. Do you have a, I'm guessing like, do you have today off or are you going back at 8 p.m.? Oop, that's the make alpha lock. There we go. That's a little make a bit more yellow. Yeah, stream's doing way better now. I think it was a VPN issue. OBS has not complained once, so that's good, but yay! I'm glad, because then you can get some good sleep today. That's good. Okay, I think this is a little too... I don't know. I don't like... The colors are a little off to me. What if we do like a layer? Fill layer, that's the wrong color. A bit more warm brownie toned. Let's mess around with some layer modes. I don't know. I think it's fine. Maybe I'm overthinking it. We'll just leave that off for now and then color the rest. Pink nose on this cat. Can I make it? It's very cool colored. Make it a bit more warm. Let's do a vibrant now. We'll just stick with this then. Do you do art fight masking? Ooh, hi Hank, what's up? There's a bit of a delay in stream, but yeah, trying my best. I'm guessing you have an afternoon shift at the op shop then, Hank? That's pure white. I don't want pure white. Go yellow pages like that. That's still really light. And then this should probably be a new layer too, so I can clip it later. A processing delay. That's thanks, Hank. Thank you for letting me know. Stream was messing up so bad before because I didn't turn my VPN off. Because a VPN will mess with your upload and download speeds and everything. And OBS started like freaking out. And I was like, what's wrong? And then I turned my VPN off and now everything's fine, so... Note to anyone out there that wants to stream and you have a VPN that automatically turns on when you start up your computer. Turn that shit off. unless it's like really good speeds, but I really should use the select tool more, because it would be so much faster if I select the damn shape, but I never do that. It would be even better if Procreate stole the feature from Clip Studio where it's like the magic select fill tool where it'll fill it in, but it will like keep in mind the gaps in your line art, because my line art is a bit, it's not like clean, like not everything is connected, so there's lots of gaps, so it likes to fill in a lot of random stuff. There we go. Much faster, because then I just do this. Wow. Oh yeah, that's fair, Hank. I was gonna say, yesterday when you put that like picture in the group chat, I'm like, where did you go? Like, what were you doing that day? I was so confused. I was like, what do you get up to? Oh, so my coloring brush is, and let me see if it's, hopefully it shows up on stream. I use the base, it's on Procreate, it's called the 6B pencil, if I can go find it. Is it under drawing? Sketching? I used the 6B pencil and I adjusted a bunch of the settings, but the main thing for the coloring is when you go into color dynamics. Oh, it's not showing the tab very well. Hang on. But it's like, it's called color dynamics. I don't know what this kind of thing is called on other programs, but there's like, if you can see here, it says stroke color jitter, and I have the hue shifted a little bit so that every single time I make a new line, the color is slightly different. And obviously the higher the percentage, the more it'll change color. So you could make like a rainbow pencil brush if you really wanted. But that is the basics of a color jitter brush, is that you just change the hue a little bit. And you can go in and like mess around with all sorts of settings. But that's my coloring brush and why it kind of does this effect on it. And it kind of gives everything a little bit more texture, which I really like, so yeah. Maybe going to it. Yes! So for people that do not know, Hank is part of Trenchcoat Studios, which is little collective that we have. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen Hank and Caleb, which are the other two members of Trenchcoat Studios, and we got into a Perth Comics Arts Festival. PCAF is the acronym for it, and I might be going, but Hank and Caleb are definitely going to Perth. I might be going later, but we shall see if everything works out for me to go, so yeah. But yahoo! We got into an interstate, like, convention market thing, so that'll be fun. I still gotta set up all of my stuff for my online shop later, but that's a task for another day. Let's make this a bit more warm colored. That's too purple. Nope. I don't know what color to make this book. I kind of want to make it look like a big chunky, like leather-bound book, but there's like there's so much brown going on. What if we just pick the purple in the sweater? More consistent color palette, maybe. Something like that, but I don't know. Make it a little bit more blue. I think it's like, because the picture I got sent of the Song of Achilles, it has like a bright blue cover, and I'm like, I kind of like it, but I also want to make it fit the color palette a bit better. So maybe we just do a gradient. When in doubt, do a gradient. Yeah, something like that. And then we can just a little bit lighter. Turn this. Something like that. Yeah. A little great. Yeah, I think that's okay. Something like that. My highlight, and then the shading, which will need to be changed. We'll probably make it like a bit more reddy color like this. Yeah, something like that, maybe. I should add some text. I should probably pull up a reference image of... Oh, stuff's falling off my desk. I have so much random crap on my desk. Yes. So this is a commission I got, Hank. I'm drawing some gay furries. Oh, hang on. Okay. Probably put some blue in the shading. Just give it a bit more variation. That's not the shading layer, is it? Well, layer my own. Some random layer, okay. There we go. Okay. Maybe that's too... The problem with my colors is they're always so bloody saturated. And it's like a struggle to know what color to use where for shading. Okay, we're just gonna make it all blue, and then we'll add red later, I think. Because if I go closer to the light blue, it starts looking green. And I don't want it to be green. Oh, yeah. My power cut out last night. It wasn't unexpected, it was a planned outage. I think they just do them for maintenance. I'm actually not sure why planned outages really occur. I'm assuming it's a maintenance thing. Anyway, my power went out and I still had to, like, it was at 9 p.m. that it went out. As many subtle details. I mean, many people experience their power going out, but power went out and it was at 9 p.m. so I was like, well, I still have a couple of things to do. So my mom went and pulled out these candles. They're just like these really long candles, but we don't have candle holders, so we just got like a little jar and put the candle in there for any wax that was dripping. So I was walking around my house with a candle in a jar, like a old-timey, I don't know, groundskeeper or something. It was very funny. It was very entertaining. I just entertaining myself walking around my house with a candle. Used the chance to take some silly pictures in the dark in my hallway, because I have like a pretty long hallway in my house. I don't know if that's doxing myself or not. We'll see. But yeah, it's just fun. Okay, maybe we don't use darken. What other layer mode can I use? Because normally I use darken because it's not as like desaturating as multiply, but it obviously darkens the color. Let's see. Because Caleb uses like hard light or something, I think. I have no idea. This is really bright though. And it's like, I don't use too many bright. Let's just stick to darken. And we'll just fuck around and find out. Bit blendy. A little bit blendy over here. Yeah, something like that. That works. Probably a bit more red on the sweat. Yeah, keep it a bit more red looking. Yeah. Keep like the very darkest parts, the blue, and then where it gets a little bit lighter, we'll just keep it kind of red. Big saturation colors all the way. Oh, listen, I do a layer on top, which makes it more saturated. I do a little filter layer, so it looks a little extra fun. Something like this. Oh, that might be a bit too much. Maybe we need a lighter color over here on the book. Should we try orange? Nope, that looks weird. Like a light pink. Nope. Too light and it just doesn't show up. Okay. Try a bit more red, but like... That's just the color I was using before. Let's see. Maybe I just need straight up purple. I don't know. Shading blue, apparently, is very hard. Doesn't want to do a lot of stuff. Just do a lot of blending. Bring it back a bit. I think that's fine, probably. I don't know. The colors... Let me just get rid of the background. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. I think it needs to be warmer, because this whole... Like, both of these characters have very warm colors. So if we shifted a bit more that way... Yeah. Get a bit more red. A bit more reddy purple. Turn saturation all the way up. Oh, I mean, it doesn't actually look that bad if I turn it all the way up. Do a little bit. Something like that. That'll do, I think. And then we duplicate this, and then we do my all-time favorite filter effect of all time, chromatic aberration, which just gives my highlights an extra little bit of interest. And then we turn this back on. Here we go. Nice. Okay. I still... Because technically speaking, having a shadow on, like, these parts of the face is, like, anatomically correct. Like, there would be a shadow here. But it just doesn't look right. I don't know. If I blend it like that, it doesn't look bad. But on this one, I just don't know. Something like that. I don't know. Is this alpha locked? No, it's not. My opacity is just all the way down. I don't know. It just looks too much like a mustache or something. Blinded by the bright. That's the goal, Hank. Blind all of my commissioners. Make all of their eyes bleed. I mean, they know what they're signing up for. There's all of the examples on my... Well, not all of them. I still have to update a few of my examples, actually. But most of the examples on my little commission page are just, like, bright as fuck colors. Like, technically these shadows are in the right place, but they just look wrong. Maybe the... I don't know. This one just feels too flat. It's like I could highlight the lip a bit, but it doesn't... I don't think that looks quite right. Another light source might be a good idea. I could do like a little subtle bit of like bounce lighting maybe. To make the thing, or ignore the problem. I could ignore the problem. That could work. I don't know, because the shadow on this cat's face looks fine. It's just this one I can't seem to get right. Because if I do like a lighting layer, let's do, I don't know, with some blue lighting, I can just kind of, I can add like a little bit here or something. Something like that. And then a little bit down here. Something like that. I don't know. Because my little arrow is coming from the top for my lighting. So it... Okay, let's just... Oop, that's really big. Just erase this and try a different sort of shape. Let's just do a little bit here. Like we did for the other one. And then... Because the face is like getting smushed on the other cat's shoulder. So like... Maybe something like that. And then we'll just blend it a bit. And then make it way lighter. I don't know. Something subtle that doesn't make it look super weird, but to be like, yes, there is a shadow here. There's an artist that can do this really well. Like, they have, like, lots of shading on the face to, like, sculpt out the face. And it just works really well with their art style and how they do it. And I'm not there yet. I don't know, I do kind of just, like... Okay, if we go based off of, like, say there's another light source. Because this is, like, I had this drawn out before, but let's go green line. Because it's like, if we do the lighting from the top, the lighting would hit, like, here. On the sort of, like, nose bridge area. And, like, a little bit here. And then maybe, like, kind of here. But then the shading would be all around that. Just make a new layer, so I'm not fucking with the other one. What if I just make it really dramatic lighting instead, where the shadows are really harsh? We just do a full 180. I think it's just the way I drew the face. We should actually flip the canvas. Maybe that'll help. I flip the canvas when I'm doing the line art to just like make sure the line art looks good, but I need to remember that I can also do that. I should be doing that with other steps because it will look better. Like, it looks fine. I don't know. Pulling my hair out over this face shape that I chose, or like the angle of the face. Like, that looks fine. It doesn't look that bad, but there's still too much. And also I need it to be pourable. Real. I need to have, like, there was the, what was it? It's like a little plugin for your browser that went viral where it's just like a cat walks on your screen and you can't use it until the timer runs out. So it like forces you to take a break. I need that, but it needs to be like a cat walks on my screen and is like, flip the canvas. And it doesn't walk away until I flip the canvas. Can someone do something like that? Someone with way more coding knowledge than me. Welcome back, Caleb. I fixed my internet problems! I had my VPN on. It's better now, so hopefully it works. Okay. Should we just do red? I think it was just the color of the shading that was also throwing me off. Because this is like almost too light. Because it actually, like, it worked way better when it was like multiply and it was just like really exaggerated. Okay, maybe we just actually erase like this bit a bit more. That looks a bit better, I think, actually. We just make it more subtle. Oh, speaking of cats. Hello, Pumba. My cat's here. He might meow. And you might hear him, but he has a chair in my room that is specifically for him to sit on, so that he sits next to me. Caleb, I'm gonna ban you, I swear to God. Here you go, Foof. You can come up here. I thought you'd be sleeping your 12-hour nap, no? Do you want to have a 12-hour nap on the chair? Yes, hello, buddy. We're having a cat break. Petting the cat break. I wish I had a webcam that I could turn on so y'all can see my cat. Okay, Tombi, I gotta do some work. You can sit there and have a good nap, okay? Oh, good shake. Thank you for shaking your hair. Literally all over my desk. Okay. Alright. Back to work. We pet the cat. I didn't even normally he announces himself. He's a very screamy boy. He likes to scream a lot, but he did not scream this time. I just kind of saw something moving in the corner and I'm like, oh, cat. I actually don't know if the camera works in Mirror Play, because I'm using a thing on my... It's like, because Windows does not have, like, the capability to just, like, I had to buy something for my iPad to be able to connect to my, Windows laptop to, like, stream like this so it could have my, iPad screen up on it, so... I don't know if camera works on Mirror Play. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out later because I don't want to turn my camera on and have to clean my desk out because there's so much crap on my desk. I have a half-drunk coffee that's very cold from this morning. I'll take a little sip of that. Inside a so you have seen my cat. I have sent several videos of him into the group chat. Thank you. Okay, we need to actually do this book cover now. What text, what font shall we do? Where's the add button? Add text. Hang on, I need to pull up the actual reference. Hum. Let's see. Where is it? There you go. Not in real life. Wow. Are y'all saying my cat doesn't exist? My sweet... Well, he's kind of a menace. My menace of a cat. My sweet menace of a cat. My apex baby predator thing. It's really funny because it's like, ah yes, apex predator that's supposed to be good at hunting and doing things. He's just a baby. He is apex baby. Okay, so it's the Song of Achilles. Is this? Where is this? Oh, it's on a clipped layer. Lol. We unclip it and then we change it. It's still clipped. God damn it. Clipping. The Song of Achilles. Nice. Okay. Just make it like white or something and then just put it all the way up here. Not real, no cat is real. Cats are just a thing made up on the internet. Caleb, I'm sorry about all of your 7? 8 cats? Apparently they're not real. What's like a good font for a book cover? What do people put on book covers? I'm not a graphic designer. I'm just a furry artist. I don't know how to do this stuff. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Copy. Distort. Ye old trick of the trade. What's a cat? Damn, are you disowning your son? Are you disowning Ito? Okay, and there's like the heart bow thing. Okay, we'll put the heart bow thing on it. It's like, okay, I should actually draw this separately and then also distort transform it. Let's use the symmetry tool. That's perspective, that's symmetry. Put it over here. Graphic, listen, just like, if you ask me to, it's a different medium. That's how I treat graphic design. It's a different medium. Or if it's like, if someone asks you like, use this medium that you have no experience with, would you be like, I don't know. I can't graphic design. I can kind of make like a website look. I know what color theory is, so I can make something look good based on colors, but like that's kind of it. I don't have many other like things. I don't know much about design, the principles of design. I know what there's like, I don't know all of them, but I know there's like storytelling, composition, all of that stuff. I'm not sure. I watched one video about it years ago, and I don't remember anything, so it wasn't very helpful. That's true, yeah. Caleb themselves does not own the 7 to 8 cats. It's Caleb's family. Caleb owns 1 cat, really. That's kind of it. How big is this? It's kind of long. It's like this. Has anyone read The Song of Achilles? Because I haven't. I see a lot of the, like, the yaoi that comes from it. It's like at the very end. Okay, let's just erase this bit. Oh, it's just your mom. I thought other people in your family were like, yes, this is my cat. Or is it like just kind of like that's the human that those cats like? That looks a bit better. This is gonna be really small. I really don't need to be doing this much detail, but... Okay, we'll just keep it simple. Boom, boom. There we go. Huzzah. Symbol that we will now smush. I probably should have lined this up with the text first, but that's okay. Can kind of make it centered. It's a weird perspective anyway. Doesn't need to be perfect. Yeah, that'll do. Good enough. Huzzah! How are we feeling about that? I was gonna say, it's like... Makes sense, but I'm like, Ito is definitely your cat. Okay. I still don't know how I feel about these shading colors. I think it's too blue, or almost too saturated. I don't know. I like the saturation, but the colors don't fit right. What if we just fuck around with some gradient maps? Maybe. That's a lot of blue. All of my gradient maps are blue. Are you saying my shading is gay? I mean, that one's fine, but it's just kind of boring. Okay, let's just like pick a gradient map and start messing around. I don't want to do purple, I don't think. Maybe like this pinky purple? Okay. Yeah, valid. Very true, Hank, very true. Man, okay, fuck it. Let's just keep this shading and then I think it's just a little too saturated. Just a bit. Tone it down a smidge. Okay. I'll just bring a little bit more red back into it. Lesbian flag colors. That's what the shading will be. But I probably need a bit more orange, but there's a lot of orangey brown already in the artwork, so it's fine. I think, okay, that looks a bit better. I think it was too blue. And then the paper can maybe be like this, because now I think the paper's too pink. Okay. That looks good. Should we blur the text a little bit? I feel like it needs just a little bit of blur. Like slightly out of focus. Maybe. Something like that. Oh, leaning too close again. This is we have to clarify when I'm bullying each other. I think the tone, I think us being very chill about it is enough of a tone indicator. But yes, thank you, Hank, for clarifying for the rest of the audience. We are not bullying each other. We are all the three of us are all very queer. And we make fun of each other for being queer, I guess. Okay. I think it's line art color time. I think. Maybe. Delete some of these layers that we don't need anymore. Keep the dress dark, why not? Smoosh. Should I merge all my flats? I should probably merge all my flats. I think we're at a good point. Let me just... Oh, I'm leaning too close again. Damn. Are you outing yourself, Caleb? Your true colors? Yeah. Oh wait, the Evangelion I have to draw Evangelion character. Hang on. Or at least put some stuff related to... What was the character again? I don't know anything about Evangelion. I've never watched it, but I do know some of the memes around it. Where is it? Where Evangelion Jumper Ava Unit 1. Okay. I need to pull up some references. Give me a second. Evangelion Ava Unit 1. There we go. Oh, that's a... Oh, okay. I don't know if I can... It's like I knew this would be some kind of mech, and I don't really draw mechs. So let's see if I can draw a mech. Hang on, let me quickly switch screens so I can pull up some stuff and not reveal. It's like, I'm pretty sure anytime I switch tabs, there isn't actually anything that's like doxing me. I just get really nervous that I'm accidentally gonna open something and there's like a screenshot of like, I don't know, my email or passwords or something somewhere, so it's like, nah. Let's see. Okay. It's green and purple, which is very cool at least. I do appreciate the fact that this is a green and purple mech. Okay, let's do that one, I guess. Yeah. Oh, this is a good angle. Maybe we do this one. This like screenshot of it. That's really smushed. I mean, with the actual screenshot. Okay. Can I not? Where is the? Anytime. For some reason, on an iPad, if you like hold down on the image now, like if you just open a browser and there's an image and you want to save the image, you can't just like save it from the images tab. You have to open the website that it's on and then save it from there. That's not how that works. They're not less safe. It's just meant to be budget economy type flight. It just means you probably won't get like food unless you pay for it. Maybe the seats might be a bit more squishy. I guess that doesn't really depend on the airline. That depends more on like the plane, like model that they have. Jetstar is cheaper because they just don't have a lot of like in-flight services unless you pay extra for it. That's the general gist of like economy budget airlines, is it's just you have to get from point A to point B and that's it. They don't really offer you like too much other stuff than that. It's like I book just by what's cheapest because a lot of the time, because I'm celiac, I can't like, if there's food on the plane, I probably can't eat it anyway. So I just bring my own food and it's like I just need to get from point A to point B. If it's like a really shitty flight that doesn't have a lot of stuff and the seats are like extra squishy, I don't really care. I've flown on too many planes. I just kind of stopped caring after a point. For not found. Ugh. Trying to find a good reference image of this damn mech. This one is okay. That's such a weird... Okay, maybe not. That's such a weird picture. Oh, here we go. That's okay. We can work with that. Maybe. Where is it? They don't go through the sea. Yup, it's such a mysterious thing that happens. They get back route. Oh my god. iPad, save the image. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Okay, we're back. There we go. I thought I had fade transition on. Why is the fade not working? Oh well. Okay. We have... Wait, I still need it. Hang on. Stand by again, because I need to open my photos, and I definitely have random screenshots of stuff that should not be shown. Mostly receipts for my taxes. Okay. We've got our references. Just lining them up. I could use the reference feature that Procreate like offers, but I just don't care enough to use it, really. Okay. We're back now. Screenshot Evangelion on the... I actually don't know if Netflix lets you do that, because I remember there was one time I was trying to like stream Netflix to my friends so we could all watch a show together. Like this was there's a thing now where you can just, it's like a separate app where you can watch stuff together. But I remember I was just trying to stream it, and this was like before I discovered the app, and it doesn't let you. It doesn't let you stream because it'll be like, oh, you're trying to steal it and pirate it and blah 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 blah. But yeah. Okay. I have to draw this character now. Let's turn my background back on. That would be helpful. Okay, let's just draw it separately entirely. Hang on. We'll do like this, and then like this, and then we gotta line art brush. This is, oh, right. Yeah, I forget my screen isn't like totally, isn't the full width of it, but these are the images. Okay, drawing a mech. I don't draw mechs normally. The most mechanical thing I've drawn is when my brother commissioned me to draw a Fakemon that was very robotic looking. Let's start with some basic shapes, shall we? I think I'm gonna reference the top image a lot more than this one. This is the like figurine down the bottom is just for details that I might miss. I actually don't know. I should probably look up like a sweater with this character on it to see how detailed the sweater is, because I don't actually know how detailed it would be. Oh. It's like a unicorn. What's the time now, by the way? 1 o'clock. Okay. I'll probably stop streaming around like 2:30, something like that. Maybe I'll go to 3 o'clock. We'll see. I have to go pick my brother up from the airport later, so I just gotta get some stuff sorted before then. Got some chores to get done. The mounted will, yeah. I'm curious, I'm sure there's someone in the world that has like all of these figurines just like on a wall in a row, which would be very funny to me. It's got like, I feel like I need another reference image because I don't really know what's going on like up here. There's like the things on this side, but then they like kind of go up and I don't know what's going on. There's like teeth. It's got the robot got teeth. I could probably just trace the image. Really? Damn. I should watch Evangelion if not like, I don't know, even if I don't know if I'll enjoy it or not, but I should watch it just to be like, to understand the memes. Okay, let's look at this bottom image for the toothy bit. It's kind of like this. Like that, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I don't draw robots. Trying my best. I probably should have just blocked out the silhouette first instead of going directly into like the detailed bits. Oh well. Oh, you're going, Pumbi. Bye bye, Pumbi. My cat's leaving the room. A lot of daddy issues. Well, that would, yeah. That checks out. That sounds about right. Oh, this is like way higher. This should be going more angled. This is like up by the eyes. It's like... Man. I gotta scoot everything around. Ugh. Okay. It's like here. Is that looking okay? I don't know. Mechs are hard to draw. They have lots of pieces, lots of moving parts is what it feels like. Okay, I really should get like a full body reference image. we're gonna go on standby again so I can find a better reference image. Because I don't have the full head shape, and I need the full head shape, I think, to understand what's going on. This one has like a big spear too. There's like figurines and it has a big red spear. What's that about? Trace it, trace it. I don't want to trace it, Hank. Okay, let's actually go like Ava 01 sweater. Because that's what it's like. Oh yeah, I wear a sweater with Ava 01 on it. And I was like, okay, I will try to put that in there. Sweater. There we go. I can spell. Oh, a lot of merch is just like, yeah, the characters on it. Okay. Oh, that's a perfect image. I don't want to trace that though, but I might. I might just trace this one. What if I just heavily reference? That's fine, right? I'm not gonna like steal the design completely. I mean, this is on Redbubble. It's probably stolen anyway. Where'd it go? I just had it. And I lost it. God damn it. Why does this fucking suck so much whenever I open this? Okay, fuck it. We're just taking a screenshot of this image because browser... I don't know why they did this. I don't know if this was an app thing that happened or like an iOS thing. But I can't save images in the browser anymore. I have to open them. I have to open the website, which sucks because it doesn't actually load the web page with the image. It loads like just the website. Okay, we have a better reference image. And we're back. I found this one, which I think I'm just gonna trace over it. Because it's so perfect. Like, this is an actual shirt design I found, so... We're just gonna pinch this one. Make it a bit bigger. Like that. Ava Toilet. Actually, you know what? I'm not even surprised that something like that exists. Stealing art on my stream, guys. I'm just gonna stylize it like a little bit, I think. There's like what is this? Are these like boosters like on this? What is this on the side of the head? Are they like the guns or just like some vents or something? I have no idea what is happening. How the whole one seems a lot longer. Like this. Something like that. Does that work? Is this recognizable? People who have watched Evangelion. Eh. There we go. Does this work? I think it works. Just thicken it up a bit because it is gonna be a bit smaller. Because I gotta shrink it down. Maybe I should learn to draw mix, like, actually. Because then, I don't know. They're just so complicated and annoying to draw. That works, right? I think that works. Can delete all these references. Don't need them. Oh, there's glasses I forgot about. That's right. These characters have glasses. Okay. Delete that. Delete that. Move that. Okay. Hang on. Need one of these again. Very recognized. Thank you, Hank. I deleted the freaking. God damn it. Hang on. Let's just undo a bit. So I don't have to pull out my photos again. Okay. Need that. Okay, we got yellow glasses and red glasses. Okay. Don't delete the reference sheets too early. Okay. Draw the glasses. God, my layers are a mess. I clean them up, like... I try to clean them up as I go, but a lot of the time they're just kind of messy. And I have a bunch of... I really should just merge all these flaps later, but... I'll get there. Is that how they are? They're like... They're a bit more rounded. They're very small, though. Like that? I don't know. Something like that. This would be the perfect time to do a canvas flip to see if these look good. They're a little bit wonky. I'm gonna rotate them a bit more, I think. Erase this bit. Yeah. Oh, there's a tangent now. Oh, disgusting. I mean, it wouldn't, like... If the cheek is being smushed like that, the glasses would be like how they were before. They would be like rotated a bit more like this. It would be kind of skewed, I feel like. It's just... Okay, I need this again. Do a little box to figure out how these are supposed to look. When in doubt, shapes. I say as I just traced something instead of using shapes. Something like that, maybe. I think that's where they would sit. Draw some lines for perspective. Very, very technical mathematical model to figure out how glasses work. I'll just clean these up as the lines. Yeah, that looks okay. I don't think that's too bad. Okay, here we go. Huzzah! Glasses. At least one of a pair of glasses. I still gotta do these other ones over here. These ones are easier though, because they're not smooshed so much. Just trace over this. Let's be a bit lower, like that. Yeah, okay. I guess these glasses on the reference are also like round glasses. Maybe do like that. Make them like a little bit more narrow. There we go. I should have just done the thing where it's like the glasses are the eyes, where people will draw a character like It's like the face, and then I did this just like this. Like they don't do like glasses and then like separate eyes. They just do like the pupils are in the glasses. That kind of works, right? Might smoosh this side a bit more. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't want this tangent here though. Yeah, that'll do. They're like bright yellowy, like this, I think. Is that the color? Yeah, it's close enough. I probably need to add more shading now. Oh, because the glasses would cast a shadow. Okay, hang on. These glasses probably need shading too. Just do like that. Do they need a white highlight? That is a lot of detail. Okay. A little bit of a highlight on the glasses. Ugh, that might be too much. I think there's just like too much going on now. Let's just leave it as this. This should be enough. Maybe change it to reflect more of like the shadow colors. Pink? Should we do blue? Blue lenses? No idea. Let's just stick with that for now. I feel like I almost have too much going on in the shading again. I think I just have too much texture. Too much hatching. It just feels very busy. Could also be the lighting. Should I erase some lighting? maybe. Trust the process, trust the process. Still need to color the line art. Maybe it'll look better after I color the line art. Take another sip of me coffee. Okay. Little break. Stretch my back a bit. What do I have I forget what like faces I gave my PNG to, but I have like a freaked out one. I have a little blushing one. I've got silly, and then I have tired. We have tired PND tuber. That just looks kind of blind. The eyes closed. The base is so dark. I wonder if y'all heard my shoulder crack. My shoulder just cracked. Ugh, okay. Go back to happy face. Alright, we should add a little bit more shading, I think. Just for the... What color is that even? It's like purple. It's like here. That's the wrong goddamn layer. Or layer wasn't unlocked, okay. Just do like a little bit, like that. To be like, yes, there are glosses. Blend it out a little bit. I mean, technically it wouldn't be blended because it's like super close. But we'll do that. That's good enough. Let's delete some extra layers, maybe. Okay. And turn that off. Okay, we gotta put the mech. Is it technically a mech? I don't know. I thought there was like a whole thing in the series where it was like big plot twist. The mechs weren't like actually mechs or something. I don't remember. Oop, that's too big. We want it to be small. Should probably just use the warp tool, because if it's like shoulder comes out like kind of there, so it'd be like be a bit smaller maybe. This is like not there's like no way any of this is gonna be visible. I did all this effort to erase like most of this. Oh well. And what if I put it on the sleeve? What if it's like... What if it's on the sleeve? How would that work? I should be using the liquify tool for this, but... I don't know. I don't know where to put it. Make it bigger again. There we go. I guess I can like add the text that says like Ava on it. Ava, however you pronounce this, the name. Because I literally have to erase like all of this and you just see, you don't even see any of it. Wasted so much time. How much time have I even spent on this commission? Let me see. Where is it? Canvas information. And then you go statistics. 6 hours! Oh my god. 6 hours on this. That's crazy. I did not think I would be spending 6 hours on this drawing. Half the time my full bodies take like 4 hours. That's kind of insane. Okay, let's do... where'd the reference go? I deleted it. Okay. It's like Ava 01. Do like a little 01 on the shoulder, maybe? And then this can just kind of be there. Or, I don't know. I kind of want to put it on the sleeve. Is it better on the sleeve? It's not going to be very visible, but that's okay, I guess. I don't know if the 01 even makes any sense for this type of thing. What if I make a green? Because there's like green on the thing. Yeah, that'll have to do. Maybe we make the sweater a smidge more blue. Yeah, something like that. Okay, line art time. Do that last. We'll do all these dark layers first. Maybe I should use dark blue. Dark blue purple. It's basically black though. Damn, I missed an entire section of color. It's like this thin ass line. Once again, almost smushing my face on my iPad. It would not be a Veil Chaos stream if that did not show up at least 20 times. Thrilling entertainment where it's just wow, you're too close to the screen. It's like maroon-y colored. Okay. So, hair. And then we need like a dark blue purple for this. That might be a bit too blue. Oh, you sleeping on my bed and I didn't even see. You're too quiet. I don't know if anyone can hear hear the cat meowing. What? You can't snuggle on me. You won't even sit. Okay, you can sit next to me if that's what you want to do. Good job. What's going on with this? What's wrong? Uh-huh. What? Do you want me to get out of the chair? You want the chair? You can lay down. You're just fussy. Yeah, you can lay down. Oh, why is this unclipped? I'm not moving out of the chair. You can just get comfy in your own way. There you go. Good job. Face right against the screen. Yup. That's how I work. That's how I roll. I have to see the pixel layer with my own eyes without zooming into it. What? You can't lay down? Are you trying to fit on the pillow I have? Okay. Is that good enough for you? I'm not gonna pet your butt. Get your butt out of my face. Maybe just leave it. That's like... Meow. Fine. I'll have to readjust then. Okay. There you go. More space for you and your big fluffy butt. Do you want to sit on my lap? Okay, maybe you'll be a good buffer. Okay, there you go. There's cat on my lap now. Ow! Oh my god! Why did you immediately have to claw my pants? Ow. Bro, I cannot... Claws out, please. You have very long nails and you will not let us clip them. Please do not do biscuits. Right, no. Okay, thank you. There you go. Okay, that's fine. You're so needy. Big baby. Yeah, you're a big baby. Looking at me. No chlorine, please. Because it hurts. Because you like to go really hard on your biscuits. Ow, 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 ow. You can do it up here. Lay up here. Come up here. There you go. Good job. Because I have more layers up there. So they won't go all the way... Won't go all the way through. Yeah, there you go. Good job. You got all settled. Now I really can't lean close to my screen. Because there's a big cat on my lap. And I gotta sit back. Yeah, hello. This would be peak webcam time, but alas. Do not have one that really works. Maybe I can get a picture, and then maybe I can pull the picture up on stream. Will that suffice? Very hard to take picture without disturbing this cat. There we go. Physical. I mean, that's how I sit in studio, except in studio I don't have a cat. I have the big, the blowha. The big whale. Not a whale, it's a shark. What am I saying? I have the big shark. What? No! You were so comfortable. Do you not like sitting on my lap? You can sit on my lap with me. No? He's back on his chair. He didn't want to sit on my lap. That was short-lived. Okay, it's back to smushing my face on the screen, I guess. I think I have too many highlights, because there's something still bothering me about this. taking a detour from the lineup because this is... I think I just have too much going on. Is that better now? Maybe we leave it like that so they're a little bit more subtle. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think it's just something with the colors is like bugging me. I think it's just because I don't work with a lot of warm colors at all. Like a lot of the stuff I make is very cold colors. Okay. Let's stick with that. Maybe the highlight shouldn't be this harsh white. Maybe it needs to be like yellow, actually. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. Looks a bit better. A little more cohesive. Damn, Hank on the laptop. Just catching up on chat now. Ugh. Okay. Back to the line art. I keep getting distracted. I keep just looking at it, being like, nah, it's not right. I just need to lock in and like finish the one step I'm supposed to be doing. The ADHD brain wants to jump around to every part of the drawing and be like, I should do this bit, I should do this bit. It's like, no, just shut up and do one part. Oh no. I will be right back. I think my cat has caused some trouble. I will just go to my little break screen. When it wants to do it. There we go. Break time, because I need to go quickly check on my cat. Okay, we're back. What I thought was Pumbaa was not Pumbaa. There was construction going on outside, and they made a really loud noise, which sounded like it was in the house, but it was not in the house. Pumbaa is just being sleepy and not causing any problems. What layer, Mario? Wrong layer. This layer. I should actually probably put some words in this book, like just some scribbly text looking thing, because it just looks like a blank book. There we go. Some stuff in there. What's the time now? 2:15. Nice. colored liner. It looks so good, but it's so annoying to do. Oh, welcome back, Hank. I don't know if I'm too late to that or not. I don't know when you came back, but welcome back. Okay, this is looking a bit more cohesive. I still feel like there's just something off with it, and I do think it is the highlight. The highlight is a bit too much. If I make it like orange, let's see what orange highlight looks like. Definitely more subtle, but I don't know. I think it's like the blues and the like purples aren't exactly working. Because if I make this like more pinky looking, it blends better, but then it almost blends too much. I think I have too many colors going on. I think I just need to make it more simple, but damn, the shading on the book is a bit fucked. If it's doing that. This is alpha locked, right? No, it is not. That needs to be alpha locked. Maybe I should actually use the frickin' grayscale layer to check my tones. That might actually be helpful for once. For once, I say, as it's always helpful. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I don't know what to do. Saturation of brightness. There's not a focal point, so that's a problem. Does this need to be darker, maybe? That still doesn't help with the focal point. Eh. Because the lighting, I don't know. I didn't do like extra strong shadows, so that's why it's a little whatever. It's fine. Just leave it like that. Too much. Okay. Ugh, I keep going to the details. I need to stop doing the details. Ugh. Ah. That's what I get. Did that just duplicate a word? No. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I'm like not fully satisfied with it, but I don't know. I just don't know. Something's not quite right, and I can't tell what. That. I wasn't even that close that time. I think I just have too many colors. Maybe I don't need this white. Maybe I need to do one of these where I do like lines to separate stuff, but I don't typically do this. Normally I try to make my stuff enough. I don't know. It kind of helps. There's just not enough contrast because it's a little... Yeah. Maybe I do add a lighting layer. Or I can just do one of these. We'll do a cheeky little cheat. And just do a really big shading layer. I'll just fill this in actually, hang on. Turn all this off. Okay. Lighting is from the top, so we do like keep the faces like really light. a bit like here, and like a little bit here. And then the rest can just be shadows. That should do, I think. Something like that. Bring the focus a little bit closer to the faces. Then it's like really dark. Ugh. Oh, I don't know what to do. Because if I turn the grayscale layer on, obviously it's like, wow, so much contrast, but it looks like shit when it's like this. I guess I can probably just make it some different colors or something. I don't know. I don't know. This is part of art. You just click a layer on and off until something in your brain clicks. Ugh, whatever. I think it's fine. I don't know. It's like it's fine, but I don't like it that much. Because it's like the darkest part is the corner with the hand in the book. And then there's not much else going on, but what if I just do like one of these? Just do a little cheeky multiply, maybe. Does that help at all? I don't think so. A little bit, but still not the best. I definitely think I have too many highlights. I should erase some of these. I think that's a bit better. Still need my chromatic aberration. Make it white. And then one of these. Why is it suddenly yellow and green? That's weird. There we go, that's my reds. I think that's a bit better. And then maybe if we do something like this. Yeah. I think that's better. Can leave that off, maybe. Glasses back on. Yeah, okay. Let's leave that there and then finish off the liner. I think I just had this little highlight to do, to be honest. I think that's it. I think I'm done with this one. What do we think, chat? If anyone, how many people are watching? 6 watching. 6 people. How do we feel about this? I'm still not totally sure about it. I might leave it for a day and then come back to it before I like totally finish it, but I think it's good. I think it got to a place where it's better. I think definitely it had too many highlights and not enough contrast. I gotta add all the layers now. That's right. Because I do a little. Let's delete some of these layers that I'm not using. I do a little. Ooh, I don't think that worked. My little filter layer. Delete these because I don't need them anymore. Okay. I probably don't need my highlight layers. Thank you guys. I'm just quickly, where am I going? This one, because I gotta access my photos again. Okay, we're back now, because photos, and we'll duplicate this. I mean, I actually don't need to duplicate it. I always do a little luminosity layer, because it just adds, I don't know what exactly this layer does. It does something with, like, there's parts of it that are super saturated, and then there's parts that it kind of turns down, and I don't know, I just like it. I think it looks good. Okay, and then we do a noise layer for just a smidge extra texture. Which one should we do? And we always turn on multi so that it's a bit more rainbow, and then octaves makes it like a kind of more detailed almost. You can make it really big and weird as well. If people did not know this about Procreate, if you turn the noise layer all the way up, you get shit like this, which can look really interesting. I have yet to use it like that. I keep it all the way small. Honestly, each noise layer is very similar, obviously, but there's like very subtle differences. Let's stick with clouds. Let me turn on overlay. Turn it all the way down. Just a little bit. Very subtle texture. Okay. I think it's done. I think we're done. We just gotta add a little watermark, and then I will probably wait a day just in case I spot something that's like, oh, this really bothers me. I already spotted something because this is a really thin line. Hang on. Actually, wait, I can just mask these layers. I don't need a photo. Here, yes, blue. Yeah. Get it right to the edge. There you go. Probably erase a little bit, honestly. It's yes, a very loud noise layer if you go crazy with it. What is, am I? Oh. Hang on. What's it doing? There we go. Make it a bit more round on that side, and then because it's a highlight that's doing that, we erase that bit and add a bit more color back in. Is there a shading layer that's doing that? What's going on? Oh, it's the lighting layer again. Okay. There we go. And then, instead of clipping these, I will just select and do a mask. There it is. That's the button I want. And then mask that. Huzzah! So then it's still, yeah. Nice, okay. Turn off my little drawing guide there, making a random line. Cool, I think I did it. I think it's done. We got there in the end. We trusted the process. What was the total time on this thing? Y'all probably won't be able to see it. Maybe if I can adjust it a little bit. It's locked, but if I slide it down a bit. There we go. It said we spent 7 hours and 19 minutes with 11,000 total strokes made. How fun. And the total file size is still calculating. Oh, that was a lot of time to spend on a commission. But I was kind of messing around with some stuff, so that makes sense. Checks out, but yay. Oh, I think I might wrap up stream there, because it is it's like 20 minutes to 3, and that's about where I wanted to leave off today anyway. Thank you everyone for joining my stream. It was very nice. I would like to get back into streaming a bit more and just hang out and chilling and drawing and maybe doing some fun little art requests along the way in some like different art programs, like maybe MS Paint art requests or something, just to mess around and have some fun with it. But yeah. Thank you everyone for joining. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day or night, whatever the time may be. Raining and Caleb always adds an extra hours. Yeah, that tracks. That's funny. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good day, good night, wherever you are. I will be heading off now. So, yeah. Bye everyone!